Hello, everybody. This is information concerning your winter break assignment, which consists of watching a NOVA video, cracking your genetic code, and then taking some notes on that video. I did put at the top of the page a link to this NOVA. It's available on YouTube. I couldn't get it direct from the NOVA site, but if you go to the YouTube page, you should be able to get it. It actually kind of looks like this initially. It's got, DNA lines on it from like a gel. You need to watch the video, and then while you are watching the video, you're going to be on a sheet of paper. I would turn your sheet of paper hot dog way so that it's the landscape way, so that you've got a little bit of room for having 4 columns. And then what I'd like you to do is to have information about the impact of being able to get your genome sequenced. And that's what this is all about. This is about being able to send your information, your DNA, into a company and have them come back with your gene sequence. Not so much just the letters, but what they can tell you is they can tell you the probability that you would be able to, that you're going to develop certain diseases is what ultimately they come back with. So they tell you whether you have certain genes, like say the BRCA1 gene, which is one of the breast cancer genes, and then they could come back and tell you a probability that you would develop breast cancer. So there's definitely some pluses and minuses on this. I kind of recommend doing this on a sheet of paper so that you don't have to go back and forth between a computer and paper, so you can just have your paper in front of you while you're watching it on the computer. Kind of 2 main areas. You're going to be looking at the impact for an individual, for just you. If you were getting your genome sequenced, you're going to make a list of what benefits would you have, why would you do this in the first place? What does it do for you? And then also possible concerns, and they'll talk about that in the video, some things that could be drawbacks. And additionally, there are potentially some issues for society as a whole. If you have lots of individuals that have their genome sequenced, some of the things to be concerned about would be who has access to this information, how does this benefit healthcare, the healthcare industry, or those types of impacts. And so you're going to be looking at positives and negatives for society as a whole as well. When we get back to class after the break, one of the days, shortly after that point, we will be working together and talking about these pluses and minuses with your groups. And what you're going to do is you guys are going to be prioritizing the things that you have down on your paper. So if there's something that you think is the #1, say, advantage for an individual, you might want to take note of that and have like a #1 next to that. You don't have to do that for the assignment for preparation, but it is what we're going to be doing with it when we get back to class.